and then they'll go and poison you. Or they'll go and snatch your man or sleep with your husband.
Hello, my name is Mary Akomas and I welcome you all to Merryliving. And we have this beauty, a girl of beauty. We have her here again in our channel. See, you're going to see more of her, so don't worry. So yeah, she's here, and baby girl, give them.
Hey my loves, because that's what you should call my fans. Hey my loves, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great. If this is your first time, please check out the previous video we made together on her channel, and you're gonna be seeing me. And please don't make it your last. Just make sure to subscribe to our channels. Don't forget to watch this video all through the end. Don't start and skip, please. Don't Allah. What is Ejo in Yoruba? Biko, please, you guys. So yeah, thanks for having me on your channel, Mary.
Anytime, a pleasure. Okay, so guys, we're here today, and like she said, please, my subscribers, my loves, please go to Ada's channel, subscribe, watch, do not skip a bit, okay? Yes, so thank you. And today we bring you juice, I know there is hardly anybody here that does not have friends, especially girls. Girls are friend lovers, okay? So guys, we're here, another background, another this thing. You saw how Nepadi does dirty. Okay, so let's get back to what we're saying, my love. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about friendship deal breakers, okay? Girls, you know that we love friends. We love to have cliques. We love to have friends. However it is, whether it's your cousin that turns to your friend or your friend that turns to your cousin or whatever, we love to have friends of all sorts. But now the thing is, where do you need to draw the line? What is your friendship deal breaker? That's what we're here to talk about. So sit still, do not go anywhere, I will be right back. So guys, yes, talking of friendship deal breakers, a lot of people tend to fall out of friendship with people that they've been friends with for a very long time. I don't even know if that English is correct.
For example, I'm gonna be telling y'all my story. Yeah, me for example.
Okay, you see, so a lot of people fall out of friendship with people that they've been friends with for a very long time, and that's because people do not know their boundaries, people do not know their limits, people do not understand each other. What is it that you would not want in a friend? What quality is it that you would not want in a friend, that if you see that is red flag? So we're going to be discussing all that, and me and Ada and myself would be going into that, and this video promises to be
fun, exciting. Make sure you stay locked. Do not skip, do not jump. In fact, don't leave to say you want to take a sip of water. Just stay put.
Don't sip water, swallow your saliva. Okay, yes. So the number one deal breaker for me is lack of respect. That's the number one deal breaker for me. Okay, just imagine being friends with someone that does not respect you, someone that does not respect your ideas, someone that does not respect you as a person, or I don't know if you get it. Do you get it? Someone that does not respect anything about you, maybe you or your family, just respect, or even respect for other people. So I can't deal with somebody that is very, very disrespectful.
Look, respect is very important in friendships.
Yeah.
Very, very. Friendships, relationships, presence of respect actually makes that relationship or friendship stronger, and just basically flourish. And just if everyone disrespects each other or one another, like there's no way it's going to last. It means there's bound to be commotion, there's bound to be issues, there's bound to be breakups and whatnots and insults and all of those things. So yeah, respect is really, really important in friendship.
So respect is a deal breaker for me. If you don't have respect, boy, girl, bye.
Bye, Felicia. second one, being condescending to your friends, or at every moment you guys have a misunderstanding or an issue, you start insulting the person. I'm saying this one because, should I say I feel victimized or I feel like a victim, because someone actually did this to me. For years we'd have a misunderstanding, and before you know, this person is telling me, you know, all sorts of things, insulting me, telling me, you can't move higher, you're going to be like in this position forever, I'm going to be better than you. You know, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but yeah, to tell you the gravity of how serious things were with this person, it was really bad. So please, if you have a friend, you guys, it still boils down to respect, actually. Respect this person. Respect whatever they tell you. Do not condescend this person. Even though you guys have a misunderstanding, do not just insult. I mean, friends share secrets. Friends say, you know, different things to one another. They try to confide in you. So at every point you guys have a misunderstanding, or you just get upset at that person, that is not an avenue for you to leak out that person's secrets, or use that secret, you know, against the person, or start insulting the person, or saying really mean and nasty things to the person. Very inhumane statements. I'm speaking passionately about this because I've suffered in the hands of people I call my friends. I don't have a lot of friends, and it's hard for me to make friends, and when I do, I make sure I choose quality friends, quality over quantity. I mean, obviously. So do not condescend your friends. Do not look down on them. Strive to do better. Encourage yourselves. If you're good, you know, you're excelling. You obviously want your friends to excel as well. Exactly. So don't be like, oh, I want you to be down there while I'm up there. Because while you're up there, obviously the person needs something from you, and the person might keep asking you. But when you guys are flourishing and doing so well together, then you guys don't have to ask. I mean, you guys can go on vacations, splurge, you know, designers, like help your friends, help your friends. It's really important, guys. So that's a deal breaker for me. Being condescending and insulting to your friends in friendships is such a deal breaker. So,
if I even see you that, you know, if I even notice that you're the kind of person that insult is your food, like you eat insult for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, guy, bye, boy, bye, girl, bye. I can't deal. Life is too short for, you know, all those toxicity.
We can't.
So the third deal breaker for me is friends that put you down all the time. See guys, I cannot overemphasize being friends with people that uplift you, okay? No matter how stupid or silly your ideas are, they should be able to respect your ideas, okay? I know, don't say, so somebody cannot correct you. You correct me, but correct me with love. Don't correct me out of, you know, you want to show me that I don't have anything upstairs. Do you understand? So friends that how am I going to put it? Friends that respect my ideas. They don't find the slightest opportunity that they can to put me down. For instance, say I get a job somewhere, I'm working, and I tell you as my friend, oh, I got this job, and instead of you to be happy and be like, oh, you deserve it, this is a good start for you, or if you don't like the idea of the job, instead of you to say, are you sure about it? Is this what you want to do? You will now say things like, you go feel work there. Are you sure you can work there? Are you sure you have what it takes? That is I don't even know what to say about it.
I mean
don't you might be kind, you might actually have good intentions, but the way you put out your words matter, okay? So there is this thing that people have been saying, you know, most recently is be kind with your words, be kind with your words, be kind with your actions. Don't put people down, especially your friends. Don't try to put them down because you feel, okay, how is this thing happening to her? How is it? Are you sure you can handle it? What the hell? Sorry, but why? So I can't be in the midst of friends that would not actually try to, you know, see the good in me, like be happy for my happiness, okay? Be happy for my successes, even if the things that make me happy are silly, okay? I don't expect for you to come and tell me, oh, are you sure you can do this thing? How? No. So that is a deal breaker for me.
Now the fourth one, sense of humor. Some people, people with low, reduced sense of humor, like it kills me every time. And I'm saying this because I was once in a friendship where I just say things that are supposed to be funny because this person misunderstands me. She just says, "Oh, you're being too blunt. Oh, you're being like, yeah." I can be blunt, but then there are some things I'll just say, I'll expect you to understand. Because it's really not that deep. It's the same way someone would say something like, I'll be like, okay, are you serious? I just expect us to laugh over stuff. But we can't laugh over stuff because, you don't have that sense of humor. No sense of humor is an absolute deal breaker for me. Period.
Period. It's not the one that somebody will be playing with you and you'll be like, please, excuse me, don't insult me. Please, oh my dear, go and be friends with your age mate. I'm smaller than you. So the fifth deal breaker is, if you make the relationship or friendship feel one-sided. Okay, I love to put in work into my relationship with human beings, whether my friends, my parents, my lover, whatever. Okay, as far as you're in my life, I love to put in the work. Okay, yes, nobody is 100%, but I expect that relationships should be, you rub my back, I rub your back, or you wash this hand, I wash this hand. Do you understand what I mean? It's not supposed to be a one-sided affair. If you make me feel that, I want the relationship more than you do, I'm putting all the work and you're just, there feeling comfy and, not willing to work on the friendship or relationship, I know they do.
No.
It's a deal breaker for me.
Let me ask you one question, because one of the reasons someone and I recently broke up was because she said she always tells me stuff and I never tell her stuff. And I'm like, hey, now this person is an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I'm just really reserved and stuff. So I'm someone who kind of tends, in as much as I don't want to, I kind of tend to keep things to myself. And apart from that, there are a lot of things I don't consider important in my life. Like for me to consider something important, it has to be very, very important. So this person tells me tiniest details, as things as little like, oh, I just had this, oh, I'm gonna have my bath, oh, and I'm like, these are things I don't really consider stuff, but of course I don't have a problem being told as a friend you are to me.
Okay.
But now this person is like, hey, I tell you stuff all the time and you don't tell me stuff. Look, now I listen to this person, I listen to everything. I listen to what she has to say all the time. And I don't say anything. Like, I actually do enjoy listening to her. And if I have something to tell her, I tell her, hey, I don't like this. Maybe you should look at it this way, blah, blah, blah. And, personally, I feel like whenever I tell this person stuff, the way the person reacts to what I tell the person doesn't react like, maybe very excited, or I just don't get the vibe I'm expecting. Whereas whenever this person tells me something, I'm usually excited, I want to listen, pay attention, but this person is always in a hurry to go ahead and discourse and stuff. And I don't mind, I don't judge. And the person's like, why don't you? I'm like, when I tell you stuff, how do you react? You don't react. So if you don't react in a way that's favorable to
how
me,
do you
how
think
do you expect me to keep telling me stuff?
Okay, speaking of that, first of all, I think where people get it wrong is communication. See, I always say it. I say it to myself, I say it to my partner, I say it to anybody that cares to listen. Communication is key. Communication is important. Simple communication gap can start a war. See, the people underestimate the importance of communication. Now, if somebody does not know your kind of person, I think as their friend, it's better for me to call them, me as their friend, and say, okay, see, I know we've had issues because of this, but you're supposed to know me by now. I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't like this, I don't like that. Now it's up to the person to take it or leave it. If you're willing to take it, then we go ahead. Okay, if you're not ready to take it, it's not a do or die affair. Now, the sixth deal breaker: if you cannot keep a secret, then bye, Felicia. Bye. See, everybody has a secret, and let me tell you the truth. All of us with secrets. Every human being with secrets. has an itch to offload that secret onto another person that they trust to keep the secret safe. True or false? Yes. Then if somebody comes to you as their friend and tells you something in confidence and you cannot hold on to it, you cannot, respect that this person entrusted the secret to your hand, then what is the point? These people that somebody will tell you a secret and then you quarrel with the person and then you speak. I want Bobrisky.
Like, gosh, that is like so childish. So childish.
Very
like
childish.
The moment you have issues with this person, you just run your mouth before you know it. Why? See, look, if you're a woman, and it's even worse with men, if you're a woman and you're fond of this, please stop. It's not good. It's a very, very bad, disgusting, and very, very terrible habit. So please stop. Please stop. Por favor. I have to speak Spanish, so you guys understand English. Please stop. It's a very bad thing. It's really bad.
It's really bad.
See,
Okay.
people have told me stuff in confidence, and I can't tell anyone.
I don't
The secrets that are here, like 6
Some of them have even forgotten about it.
I've even forgotten about some of them, and no one, not a soul will hear about it. And see, this person I even had issues with, that I completely cut her off from my life. I'm like, look, I'm not interested, just go, because the relationship was so toxic. And I've dealt with it for years, and people kept telling me, what are you still doing with this person? Because we make up, we split, we make up, split, we make up.
Toxic.
I got tired. I just, had to let go. But this person, her secrets still remain with me till the day I die. I cannot spill it. I can't tell anyone about it. I can't try to paint her in a bad light, because that's not the kind of person I am. I consider myself a loyal friend.
Yeah.
The same way I consider myself a loyal friend, I think I expect my friends to be loyal as well. Again,
I don't blame a lot of girls that say, oh, my best friend is a guy, my best friend is...
It's so easy. You don't have to deal with drama and fight over petty things. Things that
you did not call me. Oh, you did not check on me. Oh, you did not do this one. Like, everybody has a life, sis. Just calm down.
Let me say mine. So the thing about this competition thing, so the friend I recently fell out with, there were a lot of things wrong with this friendship, believe me. A lot of things. I'm sorry guys, we're not going to be able to tell you everything, like all the friendships we because this video is probably past 15 minutes right now. So just anyways, before I move on to that, this person told me that she constantly feels like she's in a competition with me, and I'm like, wow. Just like, honestly, it's crazy. Like, I'm thankful for where I'm at right now, and I'm pretty much just swinging it. I want to do better. I want to be a better person, and someone tells me they feel like they're in a competition. If I now get to the place I want to be,
you will die now.
No one will be able to stand me.
What will not happen?
Like, nobody. So I mean, but at the end of the day, I just mean, look, I'm not in competition with you, because look, okay, things have happened to you. I still try to make you feel good about yourself. I know things are not great, but what I do is that no matter how many setbacks my friend have, I never abandon them. I consider, like I said, I consider myself a loyal friend. I never abandon them. I never look down on them. I try to make sure, give them a helping hand. So we come up the ladder together. I never leave them to fall, and that is one thing with me. That is one thing, having me as a friend. So like, making you feel like, you're making me feel like I'm in a competition with you. Like, absolutely not. I'm completely against it. But at the same time, you never can tell. Like, maybe you're not even trying. Maybe you're not even trying, and the person says, oh, like, so yeah.
Honestly, I think. See, let me actually be honest. I think this person is even sincere enough to tell you that.
I mean, I love the fact that the person was honest. That was why I now tried to, explain.
This person was actually honest, because they are friends and that's another thing. Even if I said, okay, that's the last, people need to be honest. Just be honest, even where it's hot. Okay, be honest. I appreciate the fact that she actually came to you and told you, but I actually understand where you're coming from. Okay, saying that because what makes you feel that we're in a competition? What part of my life, puts that out there, makes you feel like we're in a competition? Because is a very big issue. Now, I'm saying it's a very big issue because it springs up jealousy and envy and a lot of things. And guys, everybody knows.
Yeah,
you know what?
Right.
Yes,
it
is deep. I take things like this very, very seriously. If somebody comes onto me and say, "Oh, I feel like we're always in a competition," it almost feels like my spirit leaves my body. Okay, what have you seen about me, or what have you heard about me that's making you feel like you're in a competition with me? Then the worst part is the ones that will not tell you that they feel like they're in a competition.
And then they'll go and poison you. Or they'll go and snatch your man or sleep with your husband. See, there are bad friends in this world. The same way you pray to God to find a good man, please pray about finding good and genuine friends. Friends can make you or mar you.
They can destroy your lives. Friends
destroy your life.
Friends can do and undo.
I remember God's face in finding friends.
I remember when I was in school, anyway, it didn't happen in my hostel. I heard the story in school. One of the girls in school, her boyfriend came to visit her, got her a tab. I don't even know what tab, if it's an Apple tab. I don't know what it was, a tab. That's all I know. This girl started looking for the tab. After celebrating with her friends, oh, I got a new tab and yada yada yada. Started looking for her tab. Do you know what she saw her tab? Inside a bucket of water. Inside a bucket of water. Guess who threw it inside? Her friend. Guys, her friend threw it inside a bucket of water. Yes. So see, you see all these things about friendship. People should just I totally understand. Growing up, I always said my father was totally against me having friends, but I know how far friends brought me into this life. Like this life that I came, friends really helped me. In fact, you see, friends really elevated me. So I'm not against friendship. I'm only saying that when you want to pick friends, be very careful. There are people that are very unfortunate with the kind of friends that they picked, so you just have to be very, very careful. We hope this has opened your eyes better to the kind of friends that you should pick. Sorry, this is not meant to dampen your spirit in any means possible, by any means possible.
Thank you for sticking by both of us. So just let us know, what deal breakers. Let us know deal breakers. Tell us your experiences with friends in the comment section. Whether it's your friend, your best friend, whatever. Just let us know in the comment section. Let's chat. Let's have a heart to heart.
Please. So do that, and please, guys, just immediately after watching here and giving me your full love and support, please go to this beauty's channel. We have an even higher. You know how it is with Ada. Ada is queen of content. Like, we have great stuff there. Go there, watch, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. After watching, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't keep it to yourself. No knowledge is in waste, okay? If you're a good friend, share to your friend so that they can, know what you know. Yes. That's another thing.
Even if you can't
share
it to them when they watch this video, so this is what this person has been doing.
Yes. Okay. So thank you for sticking by us. Love you and can't wait to see you another time. Bye.
Bye to those.